Engineers with the Montana Department of Transportation say rebuilding of the Higgins Avenue Bridge will not only extend the lifespan of the bridge, but also address some serious issues with traffic volumes and safety for walkers and bike riders. MDT has been working on initial plans for rebuilding the Higgins Avenue Bridge for several years. In fact, the rebuilding of the Madison Street Bridge a couple of years ago was a good preview of how the project will proceed and what the finished bridge will look like. And now engineers are turning to the public for their input and ideas with the goal of getting the final design complete and a contract awarded later this year.
And then we want to get going in 2020 on reconstructing or rehabilitating that bridge. And what folks will expect out of that is a lot like what we did on Madison, in that, you know, we're going to tear off the bridge deck one half at a time, and we'll have a new bridge deck back on there, and we'll do a little bit of widening work.
There are several objectives to the project. First, there's extending the life of the bridge for several more decades with an eye toward handling all that traffic entering and leaving downtown Missoula. Second, MDT is teaming with the city of Missoula to dramatically change bike and pedestrian access, tapping additional funding to tear out the current sidewalks where it's hard for two people to pass.
Because of that partnership, we're going to have some pretty wide areas on the side of the bridge, on each side of the bridge, that are going to function almost like a shared use path on the bridge, and they'll allow bike ped traffic to move safely with nice looking safe rail that, you know, we do get questioned about now in the existing facility. So we will have that and good connectivity on both sides of the bridge.
But unlike Madison, where there is plenty of room for equipment access and rerouting of traffic and trails, there's not a lot of space to work on the Higgins Bridge, and that has to be taken into account.
It's right in the downtown area, so it has some pretty significant direct effects to the business community. Certainly has some effects on traffic, effects on recreational activities, Karis Park, things of that nature. And there's not a lot of room to work in that area.
Taves says engineers are working up schedules and plans to work within those restrictions. While the work will be disruptive, he's confident the state and its partners can come up with a way to minimize impacts as much as possible. An open house will take place at the Wilma Theater tomorrow afternoon, analyzing the ideas being put forward so far and giving you a chance to offer input to engineers as the design phase gets underway. That open house runs from 3 until 7 p.m.